night, and welcome to my live stream even no one is watching. Hello to myself. Look all these books that I've got here. There's so many German alphabet common here, and I want this as my part of the readings we're going today as pick of pile. Especially this is kind of reading using cartomancy reading, and this is all about who are you in your past life. Okay, so this is the first option or choice you can get if you want this, and the second one is the Eugene Samitin. Okay, so the third one is gracious living, and the fourth one is John Le Carre, the Tailor of Panama. Okay, so let's see. This is the fourth, this is the third, and this is the second. Last is the first one. So take a time and take a deep breath. Which one will you choose? And this is a general reading. Hope you will understand the message of these piles that you really like. And this is the four, this is the third, this is the second, this is the first. So yeah, all the alphabets here are just the symbol. If you're drawn to the alphabets, you can also choose from that. So let's start with first one. This is what you got. The boyfriend mobster from Rent the Huntress. Okay, maybe in your past life you were a huntress. You are hunter inside the jungle. You're hunting a lot of animals that you become predators, or you're defending from the predator in your past life. Okay, you've got the NAHAGALAZ. NAHAGALAZ is an alphabet, which is the meaning of this is H. So let's see what's the reading coming here. Oh, the challenge, the hail, and the test. The the glory and delay. Okay, so I'm hearing this reading is about an huntress, but it's kind of like, look at that, it's bookware fiction, right? So your past life could be like action film. It's about the war between the mafia and the kidnapper. I think you will be a predator, or either in the past life you're a predator, or it's kind of predator versus the prey, hunting inside the forest. I'm hearing you were kind of like in your past life an inventor, because the character beholds inventory of technology codes, and maybe in the past life you were a Pleiadian activated being who generally think to make a technology hired for a better future, for a bit for a better humanity source. Yeah, it's about being a mobster girl certainly lists as the marvelous plan of her life, but since she loves the guy, the former of mobster boss, she willing to the cosplay costume. Oh yeah, maybe in your past life you're literally a mobster, you know? And maybe in the past life you were having a relationship to a stranger that you met suddenly in your life. So let's see more reading about you here. So said here, her chakra is going weaker as time passed by. Why the hell did she fall to the mobster? Yeah, you're fall to the mobster. Maybe you're kind of like falling in love with a wrong person or a wrong pointer. Because a girl here is fall in love with a stranger, which is someone that is literally a stranger, someone that never encounter of her life. She just take as that curiosity to be with her. So there's a guns computer extremist group Comic Con. Yeah, I told you this reading is about comics. So, Chicken Pet Sarah world is going to be a big mess. Yeah, in your past life, you were fallen to wrong karmic pattern because this woman doesn't think wisely. She just falls for the mobster rent, which is somebody that literally not the person she loved. She just like having a false identity to encounter with. It's kind of like what happened to Monday. Do you know the movie of what happened to Monday? It is a general movie that is sci-fi, you know. It's genre action film, a mystery thriller, and you can search it now to the YouTube. It is one of the greatest sci-fi that I've ever watched, and this is connected about your past life. You fall for someone that is wrong identity. You fall for someone that is wrong person you encounter, but in the end you will know that you already fallen and you already pursue this life with this person. Nahagalas is the symbol of the weather. So yeah, there's connection about the weather here. I think in your past life you literally work in kind of company or in a certain department who literally into what do you call that, knowing about the weather forecast, maybe something in weathering with you. It's kind of anime film, yeah, which you can watch right now. I suggest it's about connection of spirituality and the divine timing, meeting in the wrong time in the wrong place, but you know, literally a mobster. So in your past life you could be a mobster. You know, you're hiding your identity in your past life. You're hiding it from everyone because you know in yourself when you let people know your identity, you will lost your power. You will lost all your gratefulness in life because in your past life you literally got to figure out how can you hide your identity just to survive, because maybe people, some criminal hunting you in your past life, because in 19th century if they knew that you are not into Christianity or you are not very religious, they will persecute you or persecuting these unbelievers. Maybe for some of you, you were a nerd extremist or a nerd atheist. I don't know if you're atheist, but it's kind of like not believing to existence of God. Maybe in the past you were persecuted and died not believing any creations about religion and about the life itself. You're not finding about it because in this book it's more on about action and film. It's more otaku. Yeah, if you love anime, yeah, this is your past life recall. I think your purpose is just to love your identity, to be who you are. This is what you learn, what you need to learn in your past life. You're somebody who needs to accept your past life. You're somebody who should accept who you really in your past life, because as I know, this person that really the main character was kidnapped. You know, she was hunted. That's why it's huntress. Huntress is a personality, right, of a woman. So maybe in your past life you were a woman that been hunting by these people that will persecute you for not believing or having beliefs about Christianity. I think this revolves about your identity, like what happened to Monday, you know. This Monday is a person from that movie, and this is a short brief story about it. It's a girl that named Monday because that's the day she need to have her identity on her own, just the same person she need to be in. Okay, she is copying the personality and the all characteristic of the person, so she hide her identity in past life. So I'm hearing this is your life before. I think your karmic lesson in your past life is to show your real identity. and be free and who you really are today. Because if you really hide yourself, you don't find yourself, in the end of the day, you will suffer from a lot of environmental effect on your life, because people will think, oh, you're fake, you're not real, you're just pretending, you're just showing filter, you're not seeing your real face, because you don't know who you are. So that's why I think your past life revolves about it. It's more on finding yourself and rely on your real identity, real personality, and real identity as it is. And don't afraid to be not a mobster, because in your past life you're already a mobster, right? That's it. Okay, so that's the reading for the part 1, and for those who choose the Nagalas, thank you for that, and let's get into next reading. Okay, well, we have the Manuz. Manuz is about a man. Okay, the first reading in the first book, it's a woman. It's the huntress. And now this is a man. Look at that M. The symbol of the alphabet from Germany. So yeah, let's see. This is a balance and cooperation. This is, whoa, oh my gosh, look at the symbol of the cover, right? It's something involved with these hands. It's kind of like we, right? It's about humanity. It's about the corporation, which is related to this. Partnership, balance, cooperation, the horse, the man. So I'm hearing this is about helping each other, you know? Maybe in your past life you were a great servant of the government, or somewhere that there is a more on, what do you call that, I don't know if this is intro in how do I say that, I don't remember the word, but it's about helping people, you know. It's about helping the progress of humanity to have each other's help. It's kind of like sociology, or you know, what do you call that, the fraternity. Because maybe in your past life, if you're a man, maybe you suffer from kind of fraternity, or kind of like tortured, you know, you tortured from the group you are in, because the title is we. It's something about socialization, it's something about people around you. So this book is a story of a man that really talks about his life with friends. You know, it's a Russian guy. You know, look at this Eugene Samitin. So it's the writer of it, right? It's a brilliant satire that both class of utopian novel and historical landmark. Yeah, it's about the people that you're in. Maybe in your past life, you're kind of a very sociable person. You're somebody that is really love to socialize people, and you do help with them, like foundation, hospital, and many aspect of fraternity. Maybe for some of guys that choosing this, you relate that this is about the group you're in. So I'm hearing this is about also for the, yeah, it's about a man. Okay, it's about the story of man does really have a journey about his life, independency. How did he move on from war? You know, this guy is actually a Russian. He's from Russia, and he do like actually have fun with people, you know. And let's see his background story. Okay, this year 1924 is one of the special significant modern Russian literature. For in that E.P. Dodson issued the first English translation, indeed the first version anywhere in the world. And Eugene Semitine, I don't know how to speak about this, but you know, it's a guy that really recognized as inspiration in famous year 1984, and never published in Russia because of official censorship. Yeah, we is generally classic utopian, and it's about United States or not individuals, an identical glass apartment, and the table of hours. It's the literal. Okay, it's about, yeah, it's about socialization of a guy with people, and it's about, yeah, how he handle a lot of things in his life, like how do we deal with people, how can we help people, how can we help the humanity, how can we help the system. And this is how it is, you know, this life of a guy that is literally care about people, you know. He is not selfish. Maybe in your past life you're too much, you know, you're too much helping people, you forget yourself. It's more on like having no time to fulfill your own need because you're focused to help other beings, and it gives you like um over overheld or over, how do I call that? I don't remember. Yeah. Wait. I just need to fix something. Yeah, I think in your karmic lesson to your past life is to appreciate yourself because you're too much into people, you know. Maybe in this lifetime you have to protect your energy from people because you're under like giving them easily a trust, and always taking them as your responsibility. And as a man, you're overly work, you're overly drawn into war in your past life to protect humanity, but in return you become like a slave, you know, because in past life you were like die from war, you die from, what do you call that, the experiment that from Nazi, because this is Russia, okay, this is Russia, you know, Russia guy, you know, he was intended to do some kind of test to survive, and it ends up disaster, you know, as hell. Like it's a bomb, you know, it's a bomb. Like the bomb that was tested in that country. Russia is known as one of the greatest inventor of the what do you call that, warship. And this is why your past life is dying from, what do you call that, dying from the wrong epidemic or the experiment they've done. Because in Russia, you know, we know them as the inventor of the bombs, the great bombs, right? Which is, this is a symbol of man. You're overly worked, you're a slave of the society. You are not a good you're not a good handler because you were brainwashed to like, okay, protect the country for humanity, but it ends up like you're dying, you know. And if you're a man watching right now, oh my gosh, this is a sign that you need to, you know, realize that, because it's a message from the book. It's about we. All the hand sign, it's kind of hand sign, right? Look at the gesture here. It's kind of closing and then opening here like this. It's about people around the world that is having different perspective, right? When you look at this hand, it's close. It's like, you know, having a fight. It's something about boxing, sports, and then here the hand is opening like that. So that means it's open for a new way to reconnect people. So you need to disconnect with people right now, because in this lifetime you were need for yourself having the balance to have yourself and other people, because you're overly indulged with people in your past life. Look at that, we, it's a title of the book. It's something about this guy happened in 1924. And yeah, it's a Russian literature, you know. It is a guy that overly have trust with people, and he was betrayed by this friend that he said, "Oh, I will protect humanity for the benefits of a long life of children in the future," because he is a soldier. But now he died because of that shit. So your lesson in your past life is to, yes, it's okay to help people, but don't forget yourself as a man. Because in the past life, you were dying because of what you said. Oh, save the humanity. But you're dying, man. You're dying. This is the house of, I think Libra. Yeah, it's something about balance. I'm hearing the man, yeah, the man is overly, dying from war. And he was like fooled by the government that, oh, you have to protect humanity, you have to protect the system, you have to protect the surrounding. But it ends up, my gosh, it end up disaster, it end up cruel life. So I think this is the lesson from these guys that watching right now. It's more about the poem, but it's something about the message from the humanity, especially the man, which is the man, right? The ones who will survive is man. And man, last standing, there's no man uh, doesn't need any love, because in this book it's about realizing that we together is one. It's kind of like as above so below. Yeah, I remember that movie, as above so below. If you tried watch the movie, I remember it from this book. It's kind of like a friends that they trust inside the adventure of the catacombs in Paris, and then it end up like disaster as hell. It's kind of like, look at this hand, look at that hand. It symbolizes the significance of the entire symbol of as above so below. Yeah, you try to watch that. It's a horror mystery film. It's 1 hour movie. I suggest that. Ano? Oo. Sorry for the interruption. So, okay, I just have to fix something in our household. And okay, let's see with this gracious living from the book of, okay, Andrea Goldsmith. Yeah, it's about the beginning. Wow, BERKANA. Okay, I think it's about having a gracious life that is into richness, and what do you call that? The poverty um belongs to the rich, what do you call that? The rich family, because it's gracious living. It's more on about the life of a girl that living in resort with her husband. And let's see about the story behind it. Elizabeth Dadswell is born to the establishment but no longer part of it. Is happy she divorced and a successful artist. It is Adrian, her former husband, is happy. He owns a fantasy holiday resort. Their disabled daughter Jeannie is not sure of happiness, but she only 18 but in love for the first time. And Kate is happy and shouldn't be. But disappointments and failure have been annulled by an easy life. At parties, society weddings, and the openings of Andrea's Eden Park Resort, people hostel together in the Borges' pursuit of happiness. This is a gorgeous living as it best, or is it? Yeah, it's a gracious life of a girl that divorced to her husband. I think in your past life you've been divorced many times, you've been loved many times, and your life there is inside the resort, inside near the beach. I think your water sign. It's about around the beach, and there's a home here. Look at the lady there. She is just dancing right there. It's a symbol of like, yeah, it's a symbol of balance also, but it's about droning herself here, and she want to take suicide. I think in past life she was droned and died from that fake love, fake living. It's about the high standard of the environment, because in resort she was like excited to have a rich husband. Maybe in your past life, your lesson karmic is to follow your own dreams, because she already have been being artist. She's like very creative. Look at this. Yeah, establishing but no longer part of it. Yeah, it's about building your own richness, become a boss lady. I think it's part of the message in the book. I think in your past life you've been oppressed as a woman. Your past life is a woman, and you were like having a standard to be just stay at being housewife. So I think in this lifetime your karmic lesson from your past is to be to be free being a woman, free being on your own, because in past life you were droning from a guy that is rich, which is like the water. It symbolized the water signs. Maybe in your past life you die from the droning because of the fake affection you encounter from your husband, and this husband is turned out divorced. She was divorced and a successful artist. Yeah, there's a many inspirational women in the history, like in your past life, like Cleopatra, Medusa, and every generational phenomenal woman in the history. It is the past life you have. This is somewhere like accepting that in yourself you can do it without a man. You can achieve, you can read, you can write, you can learn as a woman, because in your past life you were droning from the fake compliment, fake gratitude, fake people, fake humanity surge. And that's how it is. It's your karmic lesson in your past life. You're living in the resort in this near area of the sea. Maybe you're a mermaid, you're a siren, maiden in your past life, because there's a sun here. Maybe fire sign and with water. I'm hearing Aries, Leo, Sag in this energy. I think you have to fully satisfied all your dreams and all your sacrifices, because in your past life you were drawn, from this gracious life that never helped you to be free as a woman. You need to escape this, and this lifetime is a lesson for you to be a powerful phenomenon, one of the women great list of the history. And that's the message from the gracious life, living the beginning, which is about changes, right? Yeah, exactly. This is Spices, Virgo, deity. It's a love, earth, birch, empress. Oh my god, in past life, this is a woman, right? It's connected to the reading. Look at that. There's an empress that is actually someone that is a woman, and your past life is you're a mother. You give earth and birth to humanity to survive, and that's how the deity symbolized here on this picture. That's how the message was. Okay, so let's try the last reading. It's about, okay, the Isa. Okay, Isa is about ice. Wow, I think it's about a place, Poland. I'm hearing Poland somewhere. Oh, or the entire place where the Norway, Norway, or kind of Norway place. Yeah, I'm hearing Norway place. The place of Italy. I think Italy. I'm hearing Italy, Poland. There's a place that you have in your past life. Poland, Norway, Italy, somewhere the Europe and the Russia also. John Laber, the Tailor of Panama. Wow, it's a book, a story from, okay, that is Central America through the door of Panama City as British spy. Oh, wow. I think in your past life you were a journalist, a writer, a government worker. I'm hearing it's about, yeah, a politician, crooks and common and confidence priests, and literally journalist, hidden eye from the British intelligence, and the unlikely champion. Whoa. Okay, the clarity, challenges, introspection, and oh wait. Okay, I think in your past life you were spy? A spy working under government. And I think it's your karmic lesson to understood that government will never satisfy your gratitude, your life belongings. You will living in somewhere Panama in your past life. I don't know. It's a central southern place of America. I don't know. It's about like entertaining novel. So yeah, it's a guy that literally wanna escape to reconnect in other continents just to be a spy, you know. He fits politics, common, hearing more confidence than a priest conventional. Yeah, which is clarity here, come from the reading. You need clarity because in past life, you were waiting for nothing. You're a spy, a British spy. He dresses as like general, just to be a spy. I think that's your lesson for what is Taylor. It is really a reality of appearance, spies, the journalist. Yeah, you were a journalist maybe in past life, and your force, the pace is non-stop. Okay, so non-stop. I think you need in your past life a rest. You need a rest. Don't overthink, because in your past life you over actually think about spying people, talking with people just to know information. I think it's a lesson for you to stop that. It's a lesson for your this life to fulfill your own self, own clarity, own choice. It's about ice. So there's something about cool off yourself. Ah, bakit? Ano?